Hello everyone and welcome back to another survivor tip video. And the message of this video is do not try to unhook yourself. If you are new to the game, the very first time you get hooked you will realize that there is this attempt escape action. And you may be tempted to do it because that's how you would get off the hook. But it is always better to be saved by your teammate. Do not try this action. And this is because this unhook is supposed to be like your very last plan. It is something you do when you have no other choice, when there's no other options. So why is this unhook a last minute resort kind of deal? Well, every single time you try to unhook yourself, you receive a severe penalty to your health bar, which you can see in the bottom left corner under your name. You only get 3 tries to unhook yourself, with only a 4% chance of a success. And then after the 3rd try, you immediately go into the struggle state, which happens at 50% health. And what this means is that the next time you get hooked, you are instantly dead. So by trying to unhook yourself, you have given your team way less time to try and save you before a struggle state, and you have killed yourself faster and made the killer's job a lot easier. There are some perks that can affect you trying to unhook yourself, but I won't go over those in this video because my message is telling you to not unhook yourself. So when you are on the hook, you want to be patient. It may not look like anyone's coming for you the moment you get hooked, but you have a lot of time before you even get close to struggle state on the hook. And your team doesn't have to save you the second you get hooked. They have to just save you before you hit struggle state. There are many times when survivors will try to find the perfect opportunity to go up for the save because they want to make sure the killer's not camping. They want to make sure the killer has left and is not coming back in order to give the person on the hook the best chances of survival. So they may not run to you right away. Additionally, they may be doing something important like cleansing a dual or hex totem, which does not take very long, or committing to a generator to get it done, to get you closer to that exit gate. But after they do the generator, they will come for you. So just because no one runs to the hook right away doesn't mean they're not coming for the save. Be patient and wait. Don't try unhooking yourself. Just see what happens. And even if they do not come and save you before struggle state, you still have 50% of your health bar left to get saved. A lot of the time, I try and wait and figure out what the killer is doing before I go for a save. Like if he is engaged in a chase with another survivor, then I know it is completely safe for me to unhook. But sometimes the killer takes a little while to get into that chase. There are very few situations where you should try unhooking yourself. And that is when all hope is lost, when there's nothing else you can do. In situations where all 4 people of the team are down and the killer is slowly hooking you one by one by one. You can also try unhooking yourself if you are only one of 2 survivors left and you have been hooked and the killer is camping. Now, you should try to unhook yourself, yes, but you shouldn't stop struggling because you want to give your team member time to try and find the hatch so that when you do die, he can escape. And it will give the killer doubts about that survivor's location if he does leave, because the killer may think that the last survivor will save you before you die, and he'll come back to the hook, wasting the killer's time and buying time for your team. This is helpful even if 3 gens are left and the trapdoor hasn't spawned yet, just because the killer may not have found the last survivor yet, and so, as I said before, it gives him doubts and he'll come back to the hook. In this match I'm playing against a Freddy, and so you can't see him, but he did come back to my hook several times during the duration of my struggle phase. Now, if you see that the survivor has started to be in a chase, and it's usually easy to tell because they will start running around in a way that they're going in and out of a jungle gym, or they're throwing down pallets, or if they have been injured, then you should let go of the struggle bar. That way, the hatch can spawn for them, and they will at least have a chance of escaping. In the example I'm showing here, the exit gates have not been opened yet because the gates were powered a few seconds before I went down, and I see the survivor getting chased, so I let go so that they have a chance at getting hatch, which they do get. Or you can get lucky and have a teammate that actually tries to save you, but most of the time that last survivor is going to be looking for the hatch. If the killer is camping you at least, because that's the smart thing to do. You do not want to reward campers by trying to save. Another situation in where you would attempt escaping from the hook is if you get hooked at the end of the game and the killer is camping you, you can try to attempt escape to get out, because you do not want your teammates to come save you if the killer is camping, because that will just give him more kills. Or if someone is about to save you, you can try attempting just to get those 1500 survival points. Just make sure you are not close to the 50% mark, because you will go struggle and kill yourself basically by doing that one unhook action. And then the last situation is if you are about to go struggle and no one is going to get to you before the struggle state, just try to unhook yourself, because if you do get off the hook, then that means you will not immediately die the next time you get hooked. One thing to keep in mind is that sometimes, if the killer is slightly lagging and you get your 4% on the last attempt escape, then you will die the next time you are hooked. So I would just play it safe and pretend that next time you get hooked, you're gonna die. So remember, do not try unhooking yourself, because it will rapidly progress your health bar towards the struggle state. And you only have a 4% chance of getting off that hook when you try this action. So it is not worth it. You only get 3 tries at unhooking yourself, and after the 3rd try, you immediately go into struggle state. Going into struggle state means that the next time you get hooked, you will be instantly dead. So if you do get saved, you will be on your last life. The only time you should ever try to unhook yourself is if you know you are about to be saved to try and get those extra survival points, or in a dire situation and there's no other options. There's no one to save you, so you just have to try and save yourself. Other than that, do not try to unhook yourself, because not only does it hurt you, but it also hurts your team. I hope this video has helped you out, and thank you very much for watching. As always, good luck out there in the fog, and see you next time.